Hello everybody, it's here in today's video. In this video today, I'm going to do another Gundam anime thing for anime month of December. This one isn't a gaming one, this one's kind of a fun topic type one. This video is going to be about what my favorite Gundam shows are and stuff. If there's some that I haven't really, some that I don't have on here that I have, it's either probably that I haven't seen it, or I just more likely I just haven't seen it. But I have a top 10 of anime Gundams that I've actually watched and seen, and also, there's also a few that are like movies and stuff too that I've seen. But I'm gonna list off a top 10 of my favorite Gundams series and. Comment in the section below to know what your favorite Gundam series are, and I guess we'll go from there and get right to this video. Okay. My very first Gundam was actually, to kind of understand it, the very first Gundam one I watched was Gundam Wing and G Gundam. I think were my very first two Gundams I ever watched. I didn't realize at the time that there was other ones and stuff, so one of the ones I did go back and watch was the original Mobile Suit Gundam, which had Armio Ray's character, which I went and watched. That was my first, that was more of a first experience for me for Gundam, because it was about the classic RX-78 Gundam, which is a classic Gundam model, and pretty cool model. But yeah, Mobile Suit Gundam is a number one for me. I really enjoyed the story, and I really enjoyed Armuro's character, and you know the way he grows the way he grew on the show, and the things, how cool the RX-78 Gundam is pretty cool. The second thing I'm going to show you guys is, the second one is Turn A Gundam. Now, for a Turn A Gundam, I thought it was kind of interesting. The Gundam robot that was on there was really different. Very different look, and just very unique kind of style. I liked the fact. I think the political view on this show is very. It has its points and it has its narratives and things. I think the interesting thing about this Gundam is kind of interesting that it has like this mustache that could like deal on top of it and stuff. Other than that, I really can't think too much of Turn A Gundam. I think it's an interesting show and it's a really cool model. Just different story, and then not just that, but like I kind of liked it as a whole. So, my second one is MS-08 Gundam Mobile Suit. I like the MS-08. I like Mobile Suit MS-08. I think they was a pretty cool Gundam series. Wasn't a very long Gundam series though, but I actually enjoyed it for what it was. And the models were different. I like the story, and especially the pilot character. I like the little kind of. I like his story and his character, falling for this one chick that's on there. I think it's. I like the point, and not just that, but like. I don't know, I think MS is pretty cool. Lots of really good action fights though. I liked with the show, so not too much to say on there, but I really enjoyed it. The next one is Gundam Wing. I grew up a lot with this show, especially on Toonami and stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure MS-08 was on Toonami and stuff too. I enjoyed what Toonami's Gundam and stuff. I think Gundam Wing was pretty cool. I liked Hero, and I liked Hero's character, and the Winged Gundam was pretty cool. Even the Death Scythe, the Reaper Gundam that was on there with this huge scythe. That's kind of cool. Oh, I forgot the Gundam pilot's name for that Gundam, but I really enjoyed it, especially with the kids and like the. It's kind of interesting that these young kids operating these Gundam pilots and like trying to settle peace with the Federation and all this type of stuff. And there's a lot of politic driven within this show that's really kind of set, to me, it really kind of set the tone. But I really enjoyed Gundam for what it is. I think the Tall Geese Gundam was pretty cool, especially the Apion Gundam. And everybody loves the Apion Gundam, so I think the Apion Gundam fight was pretty legit too. So that's not much to say, but that's about all I got on it. But moving on to the next one. Next one is G Gundam. I really enjoyed what G Gundam was. Very different from what you're actually used to watching. I like the fact that they did like tournament deals from like countries. Each country had their own type of Gundam, and they all participated in this, tournament, and this Gundam Mobile Suit Fighter tournament. In a way, this kind of reminded me of like a Dragon Ball Z kind of like feel. Because there's so many different characters. The Burning Gundam's pretty cool. The Shining Gundam. I like the Bolt Gundam, the Russian Gundam. I think that was pretty cool. The Shadow Gundam, which is Neo Germany's Gundam, was pretty cool. What else is a pretty nice one? I think Gundam Rose is actually pretty neat too. But there's just so many pretty cool things with that story. I know a lot of people didn't really care much for it and stuff, but I really kind of enjoyed it for what it was, and just different story. And I liked how the approach they were with that, with Domo trying to go save his father and all that, which is a really cool story and stuff. And I like how the ending, all the other Neo Gundams help Domo and like defeat that giant Dark Gundam, which is really cool. That's all I got with G Gundam there. Next one I'm going to do is Gundam 00. I kind of like this story with these 4 pilots and stuff. Very different and stuff. Some of the models are pretty cool. I like the Gundams with like different colors and stuff. Got this like dark green color, orange, and like all these other different types of color Gundams instead of just like the classic red, blue, and white Gundam, which I know there's been different models with that color. Because not all the same models and stuff, but like seems like the same classic color model. But and some of them use like the dark blue instead of that light blue color. But yeah, I think I enjoyed for what 00 was. I need to kind of go back and rewatch it because there's some things I kind of forgot about that show. But 00 is a pretty nice one. It's a favorite of mine that I really enjoyed. The next one is Gundam Seed Destiny. I have watched also Gundam Seed, which is the first sequel, and then Seed Destiny. My favorite thing about the Gundam is I like the Stray Gundams. I think they're really cool. I like the red and white frame. I think his Gundam is pretty legit. Of course, so his Gundam is mainly for melee like stuff because he has like 2 energy swords and like a katana. So he's mainly made for like melee and stuff. There's also a green frame one, a blue frame, and then there's a gold frame I think there too. But I like the Stray Gundams, and I kind of like the characters in the driven part of this story of Seed Destiny and stuff. And Seed Destiny is actually my favorite one in this. So, but I've seen both of the Seed sequels. So, the next one is Gundam Iron Blade Orphans. I like the Barbados Gundam. I think the Barbados Gundam is really pretty cool looking. I kind of like how this story was too. The Barbados Gundam was really pretty cool, different model. Some of the people that did this show were the ones that did from Attack on Titan, which was really kind of a cool, kind of different feel to it. But I really enjoyed for what Mobile Suit Gundam was. For Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blood Orphans was. I like the weapon concept that the Barbados Gundam has. From a hammer, he has an actual like samurai sword, and then it's almost like that his weapon kind of transforms to like a certain weapon at will that he wants, kind of deal. Because like there's also one where he kind of carries around like a spiked hammer and stuff too. So like it's kind of Barbados Gundam's pretty cool. Very different model from like some of these other Gundam models that are on that show, because like some of them were mobile suits, but they were just different looks and just different models in general. But yeah, I liked Iron Blood Orphans. The next one is Gundam's chair counter attack, which is basically kind of goes with like the mobile suits Gundam, which kind of brings back Armor Ray's character, and I kind of liked his new. I think they call it the MK278 Gundam, which I think that's the name of that model. It's a similarity to like his classic. You know, his classic 78 Gundam that he had, but I like his different look with his newer one he has with like a black and white kind of scheme, which is kind of cool look to it. Even though this is actually a movie and stuff, I really kind of enjoyed it. And I have watched the Mobile Suit Gundam movies too, with Armor Rays and stuff. You can watch all those on Netflix. Pretty sure you can also watch some of those on YouTube, because I've been seeing some Gundam stuff, movies and stuff for free on YouTube. So not 100% sure like what ones, but I've seen some. My very last one, this is my 10th one, is Gundam Unicorn. I liked Gundam Unicorn. I think that show was actually really good. This one actually gave me a real good understanding about Gundam in general. Especially the political and like the character driven of this movie. I liked how the Gundam goes based off of emotion of a character, especially with the pilot, because when the Gundam turns red, it's supposed to be kind of like a person's like veins and stuff. And then I like how this pilot, I like how he has good feels, and like, because there's lots of characters in the show that actually die that weren't supposed to die but were killed at a horrible death that shouldn't have been. I kind of like how there's a lot of good story and a very good plots and points in this to understand of similarities of this story. For what Gundam Unicorn was, I actually really enjoyed it, and I kind of liked that was just a plain white Gundam with no other colors and stuff. But whenever it does like the red highlight vein deals and stuff with that Gundam, is pretty cool. It even does like a green and white kind of like concept too. But I think that's all I got for today on Gundams, guys. Those are my top 10 favorite ones. What is your guys' favorite Gundam shows? What ones did you guys like and enjoy? What are your favorite ones? If you guys have a Gundam show you'd like me to try out, let me know in the comment section below. So like I said, if I didn't have one on here, like I said, it's because I haven't really seen it, and more likely it's probably I haven't really seen it, because there's some that I haven't really watched. So there's no really hate on any of them. There's just tons of them I haven't really seen. So comment section below, let me know. And if you guys like this video, hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the share button as always. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.